Hey, hi everybody. Good morning. Uh, Today I am so lucky to be able to catch Mary Yip. Uh, she is in Hong Kong and I am in San Francisco. So we are using Zoom to do this interview. Uh, hey Mary. Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you, Winston. It's a
Yes,
lovely day here.
say that again.
It's a lovely day in Hong Kong. The weather
Yeah,
is so nice.
I can see that. From your background, it looks like you have some sunlight coming in.
Yes, it is the background that was catch a long time ago that was in Vancouver, though.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, all right. But anyway, I like the piano, behind you. Very,
Yeah,
very nice.
that's the decoration that I did back many years ago when I was in Vancouver having a business in interior design and project management. And that's the villa in West Vancouver.
Oh, okay. Interesting because you and I, your physician, your doctor in Vancouver is my high school classmate. Dr. Daniel Xu. He
Yes,
has
what a
been
small world. What a small world.
I haven't seen him for 50 years, but I'm going to make an arrangement for that. Anyway, now let's. I know that you have a very colorful life, and you have moved around quite a bit. So let me start. Let me start from the beginning. Can you start from? I understand that you were raised or born in Hong Kong. Can you start from that? You know what you did in Hong Kong before you moved to Canada?
Sure, that would be a very long story because
Uh,
I'm getting old
okay.
now. Right. After I graduated from high school in Hong Kong, I tried to get into university, but I failed because the spaces offered by university was very limited those days. So I took up a course with the City Polytechnic in Hong Kong. But after a year or so, I felt that I wasn't fit for the course with interpretation and translation. So I tried to join the police force then. Due to the high salary, is so attractive and it is very appealing to me then. So I was successfully recruited in the police and I started as probationary inspector. The probationary period was for 3 years. So we went to training school for 9 months to start with, and then on the ground training as well as day-to-day leading small teams. That's where I started off. And after 3 years, I got confirmed in the rank. And then I got advanced to senior inspector in my 5th year. And then I was lucky enough to be promoted to chief inspector in my 7th year, which was really amazing because those days, under the colonial administration, we have a lot of expatriates from overseas. And the ratio then was like something like 7-3, 7 expatriate officers as opposed to 3 local officers. In addition, the female ratio is really low. We have 9-1. So you can imagine it's a very tough world for the local female officers. And I work my way around, working very hard and working smart as well. And during those days, I also took up some evening courses to advance myself and learning every day new techniques as well as my professional knowledge. And I have a wide spectrum of experience in the police. I was fortunate enough that I got a police scholarship, which allowed me to spend 3 years full-time in the Hong Kong City University. And I took up a course with public and administration. And I graduated with very good results. And I was proud of myself. And my organization was really very happy with me representing the police. And having done that, I then went back to do my full-time job as police officer. And then I got promoted to the rank of superintendent very quickly. And they also sent me to Canada, Ottawa, to join the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And I have an exchange executive course for 1 year. Well, no, sorry, for 1 month in Ottawa. It was freezing cold, and that's the first time I experienced the cold weather and snow all over. That was in February, as far as I remember. So I have had a really good time with the police, and but then I decided to leave with my husband because he retired earlier than myself, and we would like to spend more time together. So we decided to settle down in Vancouver because it's a beautiful place. So having done that, I thought I have completely left and leaving my career behind my mind. So we enjoyed traveling around the States as well as all over Canada. But then I got a chance to learn about interior design. So I took up some courses with BCIT, the British Columbia Institute of Technology. And then I got an opportunity to join a very good and reputable design firm in BC. They won a lot of Georgia awards, and I joined them for a year or so. And then because they moved location, it was far from my home. So I decided to stop there and start my own business with interior design and project management. So basically it's like learning as well as practicing all the time. And I did that for 15 years. And I surprised myself, in fact, because I never thought I would have a second career. And by then, my parents were getting old and my husband passed away already. So I decided that it might be time to go back to Hong Kong and join my family. So after I got back to Hong Kong in, I think it's like 2000, and I thought, that's my second career finish. So I retired again. And so I just enjoy myself every day with my friends. And then my good friend in Vancouver say, hey, come on, you can't stop like this. Come back and do some projects. So I took up the challenge. We started an establishment, which is a combination of a coffee shop, a lounge, and art gallery. So we have this ambition of running a new establishment. And I worked very hard for that year, and we start from scratch. But unfortunately, we both had no knowledge of how to run a business. It was an enjoyable experience, but then we did not succeed, so to say. She's from Calgary, so we parted. We decided to close it. And then I came back to Hong Kong again. That's like a second time round. So I thought I need a good rest, and I did nothing really. I never thought I would start anything, but just to enjoy my retirement. And then the friends always come along and say, hey, let us organize some dinner, let us go traveling and all of that. So I'm always the leading person. And then I find that it's very enjoyable to be able to be in this position. So I thought, this is pretty good. And then somehow a friend started this direct selling business. And to support her, I joined as well. So I have on my hands a lot of products, and those include some wines from France. But because I don't drink, so I took the wines to dinner parties to consume. And then as time goes by, I thought, this is very interesting. So I have a lot of experience in organizing events. And I thought, maybe I can put this into a system. That's how I started the Merry Merry Club. It's just a meeting place and for all of us to enjoy. And most of them are people with my same age or similar background. And but then in Hong Kong, as you know, the rents are so expensive that it's hard to find a gathering place. So depending on the type of activities that I organize, I pick different locations because I know a lot of friends who have different venues. Like small groups, I have a smaller meeting place, or big groups, I can go to a very decent restaurant and enjoy the good food. So that's how I progress. And then before COVID, I had the opportunity to join a group of business friends, and they run an open kitchen, a very, very nice open kitchen, because they do a lot of presentations and demonstrations. So that's one new location for Mary Mary Club. And then I hopped around, and finally, this new place now that we are at is very, very well fitted for a lot of different activities as well as for business meetings. So I'm happy that I have been making such progress with the help of people around me. So
Wow,
this is where I am at now.
this is so you have so many varieties of opportunities and challenges. But I cannot imagine, for anybody to be able to switch from a government job, which is, really very challenging, but not a business environment, and from police department in Hong Kong, then moved to Canada and became, and learn the business and be able to cope with different industries. That is very, I'm sure it's very exciting, and you have met the challenges and so on. Now, I understand, by the way, where is your office today?
The office, actually, right now I'm sitting in my home office, but my office now practically is the one that is in Sha Wan, Hong Kong Island. It is like 12,000 square feet, and it has individual offices within the premises, and open space like workstations for people who would like to co-work.
Mhm. Wow, 12,000 is a lot of space. I'm sure that you must have a lot of clients, a good client base in order to support that kind of rent. Is that right?
Trying hard. Yeah.
Yes, that must be, so when I think about 12,000, I think about, 2,000 multiplied by six. 2,000 to me is reasonable already, so you have six of those. But that is very good. Now, I understand your business is basically supporting family office. Can you describe to me what family office is and what do you do for the family office business?
Now, traditionally, family office would take care of a lot of issues for one family or for multi-family. So what I do is I provide services for multi-families. And this covers a wide range of services like asset management, trust, what else? The traditional type of services that involve financial concerns that you give solutions to the families. But my family office has a very distinct characteristic in that we have family concierge. And people would ask me, what does that mean? Like if a family or an individual would like to organize special event for the family and friends, we can do that. Or you have a dream that you would like to fulfill, but you have no one to help you. That we come into play. Like I have met some clients and they are artists. they don't know how to proceed because you have to have the right connection to be able to expose your artwork, like doing exhibitions. And apart from that, you would also like to sell your paintings, your creations, etc. And we will have the all the expertise as well as the resources to bring people into that circle, the art circle. And that's where our strength lies.
Oh, that's very nice. I already thought about one person who is an artist, and she is in Shenzhen. Maybe I should tell her about you, or vice versa. But uh, so I assume that in your business you have to be very dynamic because for 12,000 square feet, some of them the footage would be allocated maybe on a continuous basis, and maybe some of that is on a uh, occasional basis. Is that right?
That's correct.
Computer is acting up.
Yeah, we got cut off.
There's somebody calling you. That's why you have to disconnect from that person.
That's
女士你好，我这边是中国银行给您来电的，请问能
Oh, I got cut off by that phone
That's all
call.
right. That's all right. That's all right. So we are still here.
Yeah.
All right. Where were we?
We were talking about the use of the venue on an ad hoc basis, as well as some like steady. That's correct, because I do have some people who use the space as their offices from like day to day. But then I also have special events for different units, so to say, and they would like also to share the venue. That will bring us some revenue, and I would also like to say that I always welcome people to join in, as well as helping people to start up their business, because they do need opportunities. And just like myself, I'm so thankful that people around me have offered me different opportunities from time to time. And I think we always welcome newcomers.
So yes. So for someone who is new to town, and he or she is interested to or start something, maybe you are the right person to talk to. Is that right?
Yes, I would love to meet new friends and help them out and see what we can do for them. Because when you start up a new business, it's too risky to commit yourself to renting a place, especially given Hong Kong's situation. And I have seen so many failures. That would be my advice. Come here and start and try and see which way works best for your business, for yourself. Then you can commit further.
That's interesting. So for example, let's say if I have someone who want to set up a regional office in Hong Kong, and he just want to hire a secretary, let's say administrator, to man the shop, and then while he does the traveling around Asia Pacific. Is that a candidate for you, someone like that?
Yes, we can provide the services of company secretary as well as a registered office. And that would be a very affordable cost to start with until they get settled down, and then they have the confidence to have an independent office somewhere that they would like to build their business, then I think this place is a really good starting ground.
That's interesting. So yeah, I think if there's any way I can help to publicize this, I would. This, by the way, this recording will be made into a YouTube, and then we can use this as a way to tell people what they can what kind of service you can provide to them. Okay. Is there anything that you want to share with us before we end this interview?
In
Something
fact,
that is like your wisdom.
Well, as I said, I'm getting older and older every day. And with my wide experience, both in the public sector as well as now the private sector, I have a lot of good resources around me, which I would like to share. And I think the main point is, as you mentioned, it is really a challenge for me throughout these years. And what keep me going is the passion that I would like to share, that we keep learning and learning. There are so many new things to learn. You never learn enough. So I think this, I would advise every one of us to keep learning every day.
Okay. Yeah, I need to listen to that advice myself. Anyway, I am coming back to Hong Kong in September, and I would probably bring my wife to drop by to see you.
That would be
Just
great.
to yeah. All right. So anyway, let's end this interview. Thank you very much for sharing your wisdom, your experiences with me and the other people today. And I hope that I can meet you very soon.
Thank you, Winston. I'm looking forward to that.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.